Hello crafters, let's make some mountain earrings on Sophia the Hobbit Crafter. I'm going to use these mountain bezels, mica powder and alcohol ink, and some tissue. I tear the tissue up into small pieces and add some resin to them. Then I'm going to get some sandpaper, 220 grit, and remove the burnt side of my bezels. I'll place them on some resin tape and push them down and mix up my mica powders and alcohol ink. You can use any color you want. I was going for blue. I wanted kind of a midnighty look. I'm still experimenting with color. So for the clouds, I took tissue paper and added some white pearlescent mica powder. I kind of just wanted to see what would happen. The next time I do it, I'm going to try other techniques to make clouds, which there's so many. To get the blue I was going for, I kept adding 1 drop at a time of alcohol ink. Here's me adding the mica powder to the clouds. And here I am mixing the blue mica powder for the mountains. And then I'm just going to pour it right into the mountain section. This is a color changing kind of mica powder, and it turned out really pretty. Then I'm going to pour in my blue sky, that's alcohol ink. I did want it to be clear, so that's why I chose blue alcohol ink instead of mica powder. I was kind of going for a clouds in the sky, floating kind of look. I'm going to hit it with my heat gun to pop the bubbles and add some UV. Here I am taking a look before I add my clouds. And here we go. Here's the clouds. So it's just a paper towel with some pearlescent mica powder. I think this is my first time making clouds, and I was just trying something that I had. I think it actually turned out pretty good. I'm glad I added the exact amount of clouds that I did. I add UV, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull them off of the resin tape and take a look. These turned out pretty cool. I really like them. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover the surface with some clear resin, UV resin, and move all that resin to the edge and pop the bubbles and add UV. Now I'm doing the back. I know it looks like I'm doing the same thing, but it's actually the back. I don't always do the back because when I wear earrings, I like it to be very lightweight. So here's the back, which I don't do as good a job as I do on the front because I want it to be light. And these earrings are for me because I like to wear mountain stuff. And then I'm going to add my hardware. I like to add 2 jump rings and then a hoop. Mostly because I'm usually in a hurry when I leave in the morning, so the faster I can put my earrings in, the better. I was really excited about making this design because I love to travel. As you guys know, I have another travel channel where we actually do go to the mountains a lot. And so I couldn't wait to make some art that resembled my love of the mountains. And I think these turned out really pretty. And they always look way cooler on a card, so I have to add it to a card at the end and get my final little look. Look at the shine. And we're done. I was looking forward to these little flowers, black background. I love it. We start with our resin tape, put our little bezels on the resin tape. Since these are studs, I don't actually sand the backs down. Then we got some black mica powder mixed with some resin. Pour it in. I do get a lot of questions about my bezels. I make them myself, and I'll have to make a video on that. That's a long story. I'm just pouring a little bit because I'm going to put flowers on top, so I do want it to be a little concaved. Then I'm going to take some dried flowers that I bought online, pick out a good amount of color. I wanted 3 colors. Put a drop of resin in, and then kind of arrange your flowers the way you like it. I cut the stems off of them because I didn't have room. These are really tiny studs. And sometimes the petals come off, so I just kind of move the petals around so it looks like a flower again, and then I hit it with UV pretty fast. I add a little bit of UV to keep the flowers from moving, but I forgot to record it. So here's me adding the top coat, or the last coat, to the mountain earrings and some UV. And here we go. They look so cute. Little tiny mountains with little tiny flowers, and they're colorful. I love it. That black really makes the colors pop. Now I'm going to add my post to the back of the earrings. I like to use resin. You can use glue, whatever you like. If you have sensitive ears, which I've had in comments, a lot of people are like, oh, my sensitive ears can't touch resin. I would recommend using glue. I gotta add it to a little card and take a look. Oh, they're so cute. And we're at the end of my video. Thank you for watching.